Now, my opponent, Senator McCain, he's made his choice. Senator McCain's campaign actually said a couple of weeks ago that they were going to launch a series of attacks on my character because they said if we keep on talking about the economy, we're going to lose. And I have to give him credit. That's one promise John McCain has kept. He has been attacking the heck out of me. Lately, he and Governor Palin have actually accused me of socialism. Socialism. It's kind of hard to figure how Warren Buffett endorsed me. Colin Powell endorses me. And John McCain thinks I'm practicing socialism. He just repeated this charge again this morning. And you know why? This is his argument. This is his argument because I want to give a tax cut to the middle class. Because I want to give a tax cut to 95% of American workers. These are the folks who work hard every single day. They get payroll taxes taken out of their paycheck every single paycheck. These are the teachers and the janitors who work in our schools. They're the cops and the firefighters who keep us safe. They're the waitresses who work double shifts, the cashiers at Walmarts, the plumbers fighting for the American dream. John McCain thinks that giving these Americans a break is socialism. Well, I call it opportunity, and there is nothing more American than that. You know, John McCain wants to talk about redistributing wealth. If John McCain wants to talk about redistributing wealth to those who don't need it and don't deserve it, let's talk about the $700,000 tax cut he wants to give to the average Fortune 500 CEO who've been making out like bandits, some of them literally. Let's talk about the $300 billion he wants to give to the same Wall Street banks that got us into this mess. Let's talk about the $4 billion he wants to give to oil companies like ExxonMobil, or the $200 billion he wants to give to the biggest corporations in America. Let's talk about the 100 million middle-class Americans who John McCain doesn't want to give a single dime of tax relief. Don't tell me that CEOs and oil companies deserve a tax break before the men and women who are working overtime day after day and still can't pay their bills. He can call me any name he wants, but I know what's right. And what he's talking about is not right. It's not changed. That's why we're going to beat him in this election on November 4th.